Hello everyone, welcome back to another mid lane video. Today we're going to be playing the buffed Ziggs, where his Q is absolutely massive. And this is going to be pretty good, I imagine. Ziggs is actually pretty good on this patch. The Q buffs is very nice for him. Being able to start Sapphire Crystal and take Futures Market and get an early Lost Chapter is very nice for him. Removes a lot of the issues that he had in the early game. This Q buff is also just absolutely crazy. He is probably going to be a lot better against control mages because he can outrange them and shove them in. Against melee champions, he's probably going to still play the exact same way that he did before, except for the fact that it can be a little bit easier to hit targets in team fights, but that's about it. And it's a little bit easier to harass people as well. But the main ways you're going to see Ziggs buffed is against control mages with this Q buff, because it allows you to harass through minions a lot more easily. Or against Katarina, what we could do is just shove her in, but I kind of just want to take it slow. Auto this minion, grief the caster minions, or grief the minion aggro a little bit for her. And now we're just gonna wait. She's gonna Q, that's fine. We're gonna make sure that she can't get any minions for free. We're gonna miss the minions ourselves because we're bad at League of Legends. That's fine. She's gonna have to Q this minion as well. I don't wanna Q the minions because I wanna be able to Q her for harass. So I don't want to waste my spells unless I'm very confident it can hit. As I say that, I'm just wasting my spell there. I can auto attack her though, and then just back off, make sure we don't tank too much minion aggro. I could try to Q for this, but I don't think there's a very high likelihood I'm hitting it. Gonna take W second, specifically because we're playing against a champion that can jump on us. So I really like running W second, so I can also knock her into tower like that. There's just no way that happened. There's just no way that happened. That's why you take W, baby. That's why you take W. Hello everyone. If you enjoy the content, please make sure to subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And please do leave a like as well and comment whatever you want to see me do next, or if you have any thoughts on the video. Also, if you want to get coaching from me, feel free to check out the description below. You can just add me on Discord and message me and we can figure something out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the videos and have a good one. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Against melee champions. We're just gonna hold the wave like this. The wave is in a really good spot for us, and she's not running teleport, and there's no reason for us to take a base yet. Although we could base for Lost Chapter, I'd much rather just stay in the lane and deny her more minions. We can get a recall whenever we want anyway, because we can just throw 2 Qs at the wave and then we one-shot the casters. Throw a Q at her. Oh wow, she actually very aggressively W'd in. We can still throw a Q at her. Boom, and that's that buffed range right there, or radius right there. The wave is still very bad for her, so I don't know how she's gonna handle that. I can start just building up a big wave now. Start getting ready to crash the wave so I can get my base, which I am fine with. So we're just gonna... I pushed it a little bit too quickly, I think, but I'm down looking, or I'm down to look for my base here by pushing out the wave. Yeah, I mean, you can jump on me, but it's not winning for you, really. You can try to jump on me again if you want, but I still don't think it's winning for you. I can just sit back and queue this. I mean, I'm not gonna follow this. I'm just gonna push out the wave. I have no intention of following that. I'm just gonna crash and then get my base off, get my Lost Chapter. I mean, that's nuts. She just flashed. And she's actually gonna get something. Can you imagine if Katarina didn't get this kill? She'd be so screwed. But for some reason my Vi decided, hey, yeah, I actually need to go get this Scuttle Crab. I actually need to die to Katarina now. If my Aatrox dies to Katarina as well, I'm pissed. Please just make sure you don't die. That's all you need to do. Look at how big my advantage is in mid lane. I have a reset. I have Lost Chapter Dark Seal. Katarina can't play the game anymore. If he actually auto-attacked the Mundo there, I think he would kill, or he would live. And now Katarina has 2 kills for no reason. That's cool. So my entire advantage has just been nullified because my Vi decided she wanted to die. So that's kind of unfortunate. Not really on me, though. We're just gonna let this wave come into us again, just because this is how we're gonna deny most minions. And then when Katarina returns to the lane, we're gonna start shoving it out again to start pressuring and trapping her in lane. But until she comes back to lane, we want to try to deny as many minions as possible. And the main way to deny minions is actually just by freezing or letting the wave come into you. When we see her, we'll start pushing again. Like so. Boom. She can jump on us if she wants to. I'm trying to just space it. Wait, I have a 2-level advantage. What am I scared of? Absolutely nothing. She shouldn't be that frightening. Just Q. Yeah, I mean, you can jump on me if you want to, but I don't think it's beneficial for you, to be honest. I think this is losing for you. Yeah, I mean, I have such a big advantage that I just beat her. If she jumps on me, I can just throw my E and my Q on myself, and I just out-trade her. Throw my E here, makes it a lot easier to hit a Q. Try to line up the minions. I mean, she still has to take a base now, which is very nice. Yeah, she can't take trades against me very easily, especially not when she's jumping into the wave. I still have very high damage. We're gonna shove out this wave, and then we're probably just gonna play for a plate, because we didn't have to use teleport coming back to mid lane. So worst case, we can always teleport. Okay, the entire enemy team is mid lane. Cool. Yeah, I guess I will just leave then. That's fine. Walk all the way so he can't hit me with a Q very easily. I mean, I don't know what we're trying to fight here. Maybe we're trying to fight the Diana. I'll just throw an E here so we can see if she's running this way. Because my Vi wants to get the Scuttle Crab so I can make sure that the Diana isn't contesting with an E. But that's crazy that they just sent 3 people mid. Katarina, by the way, 2 levels down. She cannot play the lane. Zareth is still here. Interesting. Okay. Well, good to know, I suppose. Just E the minions so she can't jump in as easily. Diana is still here as well. I might have to flash this. I think I am fine, though. She doesn't have ult, so I should be fine. Crazy that there's still a 3-man mid lane, by the way. I have ult here. I'll just ult. There we go. It's good enough. I'm completely out of mana. I'll just take my base and teleport back to lane. That's fine. Is enemy team tanky? Yeah, they're quite tanky, so I'd say Liandry's is probably good this game. They have a lot of HP stackers, a lot of champions that actually build HP. Diana ends up building a little bit of HP. Mundo builds HP as well. And they don't have any shields or healing, which means Liandry's burn is also going to tick fully. They don't have any way of shielding or healing. Outside of Mundo, of course. But Liandry's actually does more damage in terms of poking than Luden's as well. Luden's just does a lot more burst than Liandry's. But if I'm not trying to one-shot people, then why do I need burst, right? Oh, that's the Q buffs right there, by the way. Oh, so close to making that happen. Yeah, I mean, she gets to live because I made a mistake, but she should have died there. Okay, Zareth is back in mid lane. Welcome back. Round 2, baby. Come, let's go. Oh, you're back as well? Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah. Send them all mid, guys. Yeah. Just everyone come mid lane. Yeah, guys. All of you just come mid lane. Yeah, permanently 3 people mid. I'm sure that's not gonna have any detrimental impact on your ability to take over the map or anything like that. No, for sure not. Just permanently have Diana and Zareth mid lane. Yeah, guys. It's very smart, actually. That's for sure gonna save the game. Oh wait, it's not at all. Just play away from mid lane. Try to get your bot lane ahead or something like that. Because your mid lane is already doomed. Your Katarina died level 2. Your Katarina is 30 CS down. Don't even try to save her. It's already over for her. And she jumped into the wave there. She can still try to fight me just because I'm out of mana, but I don't think she realizes. Use the tower to proc the Q. Very useful trick as well. You can use terrain to explode your Q, which is a very cool trick. I do want to shove out the wave and get my base, ideally, because I am low on mana. And if she ever realizes that she can fight me now, then it would be pretty awkward. But I am almost... Well, I have to hit her with one more spell, and then I get mana flow banned, so I actually think I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I mean, you can jump on me, but you're not killing me, so it's kind of like, you know... it's not that useful. I just need 1 level, and then I'm fine. Then I get my mana flow banned, or my lost chapter, and then I can push out the next wave. And then we're good. Look at how much mana I just got for that. Jesus Christ, man. 300 mana? Well, she might be roaming bot lane, so I should ping them back, just in case. Just so they don't die to the Katarina for no reason. Shove this out. Oh, they're on Herald. Okay, I'll just take my base then. That's fine. Because there's a very high likelihood that they're just gonna cross straight into mid lane from this, and there's no reason for me to give them a bounty, right? If they're running mid lane anyway, I'll just take my base then. Get my Liandry's, get a pink ward just because the enemy team has been camping mid lane the entire game. Run mid lane again. And we're just gonna keep doing this against the Katarina. She beats me in all ins. The problem is, if I W her, she gets CC'd, right? And I can cancel her ult like that. And I can E on top of myself, which makes it very awkward for her to play as well. See if I can land this Q. Oh, what a nice Q. Kill these minions as well. Run up, pressure mid lane. We could just Herald mid lane, actually, if she wanted to. We'd be able to get the tower off of it. Would be a very cool play. I'm not gonna ping it, because I want to see if she recognizes it herself. But you can definitely take the tower mid lane here, which would be such a cool play to go for, I think. Diana is on the bot side. I don't really care. I just want to pressure this tower. I mean, if she wants the scuttle, she can have the scuttle. We can take a mid lane tower, bro. Good jump by that guy, to be honest. Yeah, again, As soon as he jumps on me and ults, I'm just gonna cancel it. I'm just gonna cancel it with my W. And then I win the trade because I'm so far ahead anyway. And then she loses her ult. Diana might look for mid lane from the bot side here. So we kept track of Diana and she exited through the bot side, so we have to be aware of that. I do want to pressure the tower a little bit though. So I'm just gonna hit it a little bit, try to get my passive proc on it, and then back off. Go for a ward on the top side here to make sure I'm not hugging into a Diana. Yeah, which I was. She really didn't take any bot side camps, straight up crossed into top side and then went for a mid lane play. Wait, we didn't get Herald. Wait, Diana got Herald. Wait, did she steal it? Wait, I thought we got Herald. Wait. Oh. Oh no, I'm just wrong then. Okay, I thought we got Herald. That sucks. Just gonna grab magic pen boots, mostly because we don't have that much magic damage on my team. Which means that enemy team is not gonna build magic resist very likely. The only magic resist champion on the enemy team is Mundo. Everyone else is kind of just building HP flat without any resistances. Unless Katarina decides to build Wit's End, which would be very stupid considering we have 3 AD champions. But that was very shocking to me, that Diana pathed like that. Very surprising. I mean, we don't get any kills here, I'm sorry, bro. But we can pressure the tower, probably. You can have the cannon as well if you want. Hey, do you not want the cannon? Yeah, okay. You don't want the cannon. Fine. I'll keep pressuring. Oh, Sarath is still mid lane! Yeah, that's so cool, bro! Yeah, we're evidently I queued up for ARAM. I should have known that they reskinned the ARAM. Surely there's not gonna be a Diana sitting right here waiting for me to step up. Surely not. Oh, she's actually bot lane. I can walk up. Oh my god, I can be a human. Oh, that sucks. She doesn't die. It bonked her into the tower instead of bonking her up into the E. That feels really bad. Diana is gonna run mid lane again, by the way. Look. And I sure do wonder if there's a Sarath coming here as well. Sure do wonder. Surely not, right guys? Surely not. I can still pressure this tower. I just have to stand very heavily on the top side. And I can probably take this tower with W now. Yeah, just blow up the tower. Absolutely. I don't mind even ulting down here to just poke the enemy bot lane. I think that's pretty useful. We are also playing the combo that I played a lot in competitive, or that I made my team play in competitive, which is Vi Ziggs. Very cool combo. It allows you to just basically always hit the Ziggs ult. Because Vi will ult someone and you will just lock them down with Ziggs ult. Boom. I mean, we're not gonna necessarily fight this. I'm just gonna push it out. There's no real way to fight. That's crazy. I mean, it works, I think. Oh, wait. Lethal tempo, Diana? I don't think I can beat her here. I'm also getting minion blocked into every single Sarath ult, which was pretty cool. I was trying to dodge them, but the minions just blocked me. We're just gonna push out this wave and then base, probably. Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, that was a bit of a crazy buy play to go for, in my opinion. Just gonna shove this out and then leave. Sarath is down here. Yeah, he's looking for me over the wall. Wasting his time. How have we not gotten bot lane tower yet? Kinda nuts to me. Just gonna base. Probably just gonna rush straight into Deathcap. I think Deathcap is very good. I'm probably gonna build Medjais as well then. I don't mind just teleporting mid lane here, actually. I think teleporting mid lane is good here because I can just look to pressure. Shove out mid lane and then look to transition that into a bot side advantage. I mean, we're just gonna push. She's just gonna let me have first push every time now. And then I'm gonna use that to transition onto the map. Run bot side here, for example. Can throw some spells at the enemy bot lane, maybe. Or we just get the dragon for free, which is also pretty good. Have to be aware of the fact that if we get caught by Katarina in the jungle, she still does beat us, because she beats us in extended trades, right? That's very important to remember. Extended trades, she still beats us. Just gonna throw my E here. Just make it a bit annoying for her. Make it so she can't jump in as easily. Gives me access to first shove. Which is nice. Means that I get to just push for free. She's probably roaming top lane, actually. Which means I'm gonna just shove out mid lane here. Katarina is gonna be up here. So I'm just gonna push mid lane and take the tower. Yeah, I just get a tower mid lane here for that Katarina roam. There we go. One tower. We can probably look to just ult here to cancel their bases. No intention of actually hitting them there, it's mostly just to cancel their base. And then I'm just gonna look to take these Raptors as well while we're at it. Make sure we get as much CS as possible, we want to be as strong as possible. drag them into the E here, and we're gonna shove next wave as well. We're probably gonna stay on the map until we have our death cap. Oh, you're fighting that. Unexpected, I'm gonna be honest. Do you have ult? Oh, you don't even need to ult. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I almost have death cap in base then. Yeah, 150 gold. I just need the midway. Please don't take it. Please don't take it. Please don't take it. Please don't take it. I've pinged you. Okay, shove out the wave, and now we have death cap. With the power of the depth rune. I would really like to just base and get my death cap, to be honest. Wow, Ravenous Hydra, first item. I don't think that's what you run on Katarina, but I could be wrong. And we got bot lane tower here. I don't like that my Sivir is running mid lane, because that means I have to side lane now. And I kind of dislike side laning on Ziggs. You're very, very likely to die in the side lane when you play Ziggs, because you're quite immobile. You can catch waves quite easily, but it's very hard to pressure without either having a lot of vision on your side, or on your team, or in the enemy jungle, or having teammates around, or unless you see everyone on the enemy team, right? Like, if you see, if Diana and Katarina are ever missing, I can't really walk up, because they can kill me quite easily. So I have to be able to see them on the map before I'm willing to walk up. I also do not understand why Alistar is running mid lane. What I'd prefer that we do here is we have Alistar mid lane, we pressure mid lane, and then we use that pressure to take over this side of the jungle, and then we look to pressure their tier 2 bot side. That's ideally the way we should play here. Play through mid lane and then take over side lanes together. Because I can't pressure here, because I don't see anyone. And my Sivir can't pressure either, because she doesn't have an Alistar with her. Like, I cannot walk up here. If I walk up and someone is trapping in a bush or something, I'm just dead, right? I do have flash, and I'm just gonna stand here. There's no intention to walk really far up. I'm gonna throw Qs at range, and that's it. And I'm just gonna keep pushing and running away. That's how my champion plays side lane. And it's very important you don't try to pressure without seeing the enemy team when you play Ziggs. Or generally speaking, when you play most champions. Now I see Katarina, so I feel a little bit safer. She didn't exit towards the bot side here, but I don't see Diana, and my team is making a play on the top side. Which could very easily mean that the enemy team is all bot side. I see Xerath, okay. That's one more. Okay, now I see everyone. So I have the choice of TPing up here if I want to, or I can actually look to just pressure this tier 2 bot side. I like the idea of just pressuring the tier 2 here, because I think my teammates are going to win this fight anyway. I don't think I can do a whole lot here. MF is quite big actually though. Kind of annoying. Kind of hard to hit her with spells. I might be dead here actually, funnily enough. But if she ults, I'm just gonna ult as well. I think she's no flash. I lied. I can use my W to blast her into my Q. Well, assuming I hit any spell whatsoever. I'll just throw all my spells at her. Yeah, one of them will stick. None of them stuck. That's one! Not quite enough. Sucks. Yeah, I have to run. Ah, I'm just dead. Maybe I can TP out. Please! Let me live! Oh my god, it's a miracle. That worked. Yeah, Misfortune should have walked up and killed me there. Kind of insane that she didn't. I'll just take my base. Very unexpected that the Mundo would TP bot side there. I must admit. We're playing for Drake next, so I'm just gonna keep running bot side here. Yeah, I mean, I missed all my spells on the Misfortune, which... Another reason why Ziggs is pretty hard? 4 skill shots. Any champion with 4 skill shots, pretty difficult to play. Requires you to hit your skill shots, otherwise you're useless, which you just saw. Any other champion, if I'm this far ahead against that Misfortune, like, she's just dead, right? Ziggs' skill shots are also quite slow, which means that they're hard to hit. Compared to something like a Syndra, her Q is very quick, her E is pretty quick as well. It's a lot easier to hit those spells than it is to hit like a 6 Q or something, because 6 Q is quite slow. Okay, Mundo's trapping. Well, I can't really face check him, I'll die. Okay, there's some Mundo here if we wanna, like, do anything. And I'm very strong as well. I think you could have committed with your ult. I'm just gonna go pick up the blue buff here. I kind of want the blue buff. Then I can just fire an ult at these guys. If my Vi ever commits, yeah, I'll just ult on the Vi. Boom, there you go. And you can see that's the power of that combo. I've done my damage and then I'm just gonna run. No intention of doing anything else. I just need to get my damage off and then I can leave. Have to be a bit careful here. I need CC on her. Anti-synergy there, but it's fine. I can run bot lane now. Pressure the tier 2 bot side. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my ult on top of the CC. And that's how you use Ziggs ult when you have any form of setup. You just wait until your teammates CC them and then you blast that ult. And you can see I almost one-shot both Misfortune and Seraph with that. I dealt 1.5k in total with that ult, I'm pretty sure. If not a little bit more. I dealt 800 to Misfortune and like 700 to Zerath. Or maybe the other way around. It was pretty nuts. Pressure this tower. Ziggs obviously does very well against towers. You kind of just one-shot them. Mistimed that combo. That's tough. Maybe I can even take the tier 3 here. Depends if Diana's coming down. I think Diana might just run down, so I have to leave. But I think if I had a little bit more time, I could have definitely looked to take it. I might even just flat out pop my ult here before I base. But I might get caught if I do, so I'm just gonna finish my base regardless. Enemy team is actually building a little bit of magic resist on their front line, but I don't think my job is to kill the enemy front line. I think my job is just to focus on these two guys, and then we kill them and the enemy team entirely falls apart because they don't have any damage to really deal with our Aatrox when Misfortune is dead. And my Sivir is going to deal a lot of damage as well. I think just as long as these two people die, they can't land like a Miracle Misfortune ult, they can't land anything, but I don't see how we lose at this point unless the Katarina gets 8 million resets. So I'm just going to hold my ult and I'm going to build Horizon Focus because that does a lot of damage against squishies when they're out of range, right? When you poke them from range. Horizon Focus is a very, very good item on Ziggs. If I didn't have Magi's, I would have been use my ult. There we go. I see Vi ult, I ult off of it. That's how it goes, right? If I ever see that Vi ult, my ult is flying right in. Okay, nice. We can probably take an inhib off of this. We might be able to even end the game. I mean, I am Ziggs. I one-shot towers. Yeah, we can probably end the game off of this. Especially since Katarina is splitting. Yeah, we just end the game here. Okay, we're not gonna end the game. That kind of feels a bit bad. I almost have my ult up again. Playing for my ult here. Playing it pretty slowly. Damage the tower. Blow that up. Walk backwards, don't want to get caught by the combo. Walk out of the MF ult. Play it slowly, play it slowly. Look for max range Qs, just look for E's. I almost have ult up again. A lot of damage from my Aatrox. Damn, I got sniped by that. Ult here. Make it hard for the enemy to retreat. Hit the tower once. Use my spells. Get my passive back, and then take the tower again. And you can see, just like that. Just like that. You get 2 items on Ziggs. Usually you're not getting death cap second, but you get 2 items on him, and you one-shot squishies. And you can just play from range. I was never at risk of dying in that last fight. Like, I was very rarely at risk of dying, especially when I had flash available. The only point where you're really scared is when you're playing side lane on Ziggs, which is why it's so important that you focus very, very hard on not getting caught and paying very close attention to the map and recognizing where you have vision and where the enemy team can be. Most important thing to focus on when you're side laning on Ziggs for sure. But let's have a look at the damage. Highest damage by not that big of a margin, but it was a pretty quick game. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary and have a good one. See ya. Bye bye. Bye bye.